and your Sheridan Troopers. Introducing the starting lineups for the visiting Hardhats. Substitutes, Grady Barclay, number 5. Number 12, Reese Palmer. Number 16, Sam Schroeder. Number 18, Gavin Hunter. 20, Reagan Koskin. 29, Ryan Kessler. 40, Braden Stapert. 24, Marvin Cooney. 44, Maddox Kraft. 99, Brody Lee. And your starters for Post 22. Number 3, Jackson Reeder. Number 13, Blaine Hunt. Number 7, Wyatt Reeder. Number 2, Kane McLeod. Number 25, Josh Elder. Number 28, Broden Sales. Number 21, Tayton Giddings. Number 45, Brixton Steen. Number 8, Bridger Karn. And number 23, Declan Mickley. And now for your Sheridan Troopers. Substitutes tonight, number 7, Owen Matthews. Number 5, Axel Malmberg. Number 22, Peyton Ormseth. Number 6, Griff Switzenberg. And for your starters, number 21, Will Greer. Number 16, Blaine Phillips. Number 4, Gage Rogers. Number 2, Tanner Hamrick. Number 1, Dom DeStefano. Number 3, Tori Phillips. Number 14, Cash Kula. Number 13, Aaron Bowers. And number 8, Gunnar Lamb. Your coaches for the Troopers, Austin Cowan, John Harris, and Tony Carlson. And now, to sing the national anthem, Annie Bowers.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the balls bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
All right, baseball action coming right ahead as the batters due up here for Post 22 will be the second baseman, number 3, Jackson Reeder, followed by shortstop Blaine Hunt, and the first baseman, Wyatt Reeder. As we'll take a look here for Jackson Reeder and his stats so far in 2 games played this season as they faced off against Sheridan earlier for the Hardhats home and season opener back on April 11th. Where they both won games 12-2 and 12-1. Jackson Reeder so far this season, who has been perfect at the plate with a 100 batting average, 3 hits with a 100 on-base percentage, 3 RBIs, 4 runs, and 4 walks. As he has been picture perfect at the plate. And the starting pitcher here for the Sheridan Troopers is number 14, Kashkula, the right-hander, getting his warm-up pitches in before we get this game one of the doubleheader going. First road trip for the season here for the Post 22 Hardhats, as their 3-game series here in Sheridan, 2 games today and 1 game tomorrow morning. And then we'll face Gillette later in the week. So the final warm-up pitch is thrown. Jackson Reeder, as he will step into the plate, as he is playing in second base today for the Hardhats. Left-handed batter. So Kula, a righty versus lefty here for the first pitch of the game, as he waits for his call here from his catcher. Here is to Jackson Reeder. First pitch comes. This one is going to be just a little high. Ball 1. Kula gets his call again. Next pitch is going to be in for a strike. Reeder watches that one go all the way through. So the 1-1 count here for Jackson Reeder. Kula, the windup. Pitch comes as outside for ball 2. Reeder being patient here so far for his first 3 pitches that he has seen with a 2-1 count. Kula in. This one for a strike down the middle for strike 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes for Jackson Reeder, the first hitter here of the game. Blaine Hunt on deck. And the 2-2 pitch. Reeder swings. This one is into center field, as this one will be caught in the center field.
The out collected by Rogers brings up
Gage Rogers.
number 13, Blaine Hunt.
That will end the average there for Jackson Reeder. And now up to the plate here is Blaine Hunt, the shortstop, making his first appearance here on the season, coming from a injury that he has battled through. First pitch to him comes in close. That's going to hit him right there on the leg. So that will be a hit by pitch, and that will put the first runner here on the base.
Pitch brings up number 7, left fielder Wyatt Reeder.
Now Wyatt Reeder, the Nebraska baseball commit, comes up to the plate. For him this season, .833 batting average. He also has 5 hits and 6 RBIs, as he broke the single season batting average record last year with a .529. Kula, first pitch comes to Reeder. This one is inside, ball 1. Blaine Hunt on first, following his hit by pitch. With 1 down. Reeder lets this one drop for ball 2. 2-0 count. 3 straight left-handed hitters in Jackson and Wyatt Reeder, and then Blaine Hunt. Here's the 2-0. This one is outside for ball 3. As Reeder has not been walked or struck out yet this year, as he now faces a 3-0 count. Kula looks over to first to check on Hunt. Pitch comes. This one will be in for a strike. The 3-1 count. Three balls and 1 strike with 1 out here and a runner on first. As this one will go downstairs for ball 4, and that will walk Reeder for the first time here for him on the season. I'll put runners on first and second. And now here comes Kane McLeod, the left fielder. He already has a home run this season, a .333 batting average with 2 hits and 4 RBIs. With 1 down. Hunt on second, Wyatt Reeder on first. Pitch comes. This one gets away from the catcher as runners will advance. And that puts one on 2 and 3. So that puts runners into scoring position. Kashkula, the pitch there to the catcher in Dom DeStefano. As Kula will pitch, as this one is going to be in for a strike. So the 1-1 evens it out here for Kay McLeod at the plate, the left fielder. On deck is the catcher, Josh Elder. And the pitch comes. This one is going to get away too. Here comes Hunt to home plate as he will score. So 1-0 early ball game here for the Hardhats. Now we'll just leave Reeder there on third. So with a 2-1 count here for Kay McLeod at the plate. Kula, 2 pitches here on this at-bat that have gotten away from the catcher. And DeStefano. Next one comes, a hard hit ball. It gaps through the shortstop, and that'll be an RBI single for Kay McLeod. And this is a
RBI single for
2-0
McLeod
game
brings
here
up catcher number
for the Hardhats.
25, Josh Elder.
As Wyatt Reeder will earn for his 5th run of the season. As here comes the catcher, Josh Elder. Elder this season, a 143 on-base percentage with 1 RBI. And this one will come in down low. That will be for ball 1. So a 1-0 count here to start off for Josh Elder in his first at-bat here of the game. Kula the pitch. This one trails outside for ball 2. 2-0 with Kay McLeod, who drove Reeder in to score to make this a 2-0 game. Blaine Hunt got the first run. As this one down low for ball 3. 3-0 count for Elder. On deck is the designated hitter in Broden Sales. Another lefty. Kula gets ready here at the mound, looks over to first. Pitch comes, this one down the middle here for strike 1. So 3-1 count after the first 3 pitches here to Elder were for 3 balls. As McLeod will get his lead off of first. Next pitch comes, a swing and a miss here for strike 2 for Elder. So 3-2 count with only 1 down here in the top of the first inning for the Hardhats. Elder getting his finishing touches here before he gets ready here for the next pitch. Kula delivers, swung on by Elder. This one a fast riding ball, squeaks through first baseman. McLeod running past second. He will go into third, so that will put runners on the corners here for a single for Josh Elder.
Elder brings up
A hard hit ball that drove right past there from the first baseman and Blaine Phillips. So here comes Broden Sales, as we will have a mound visit here early in the game. The 6th hitter here in the lineup for the Hardhats. So Sales, 0s for batting average with a .667 as on-base percentage. He has 1 run, and he has also been walked twice and struck out once so far here in 2 games this season. Broden Sales, who also a left-handed pitcher, as we will see another left-handed pitcher in Game 1 in Declan Mickley. So the manager having a quick talk with Kashkula on the mound, following leading up the single there from Josh Elder. Two nothing. As here, waiting for the first pitch is Broden Sales. This one comes as down the middle here for strike 1. And following Sales here at bat will be the right fielder Tayton Giddings, as he is on deck. Kula, the next pitch comes. This one outside, as DeStefano. That one just falls out of the glove for ball 1. Even 1-1. Sales looks over, gets the call here from Coach Downs. Kula delivers, swung on by Sales. This one is going into left field. This one is off the monster. Sales almost trips on first. Elder running to third as that will bring in McLeod to score. So the Hardhats up 3-0. Off of the monster there from Broden Sales for an RBI double.
The double by Sales brings up number 21, right fielder Tate Giddings.
So that puts Elder at third, as here comes Tate Giddings, the right fielder. Giddings also having zeros for batting average with a .333 on-base percentage, scoring 1 run this season and has struck out twice. First pitch comes to him will be for a strike one. Still with 1 out here, following the line drive to center field from Reeder. Here comes the next pitch. This one is caught right by the pitcher, as that'll be for out number 2, right back to him. So 2 down, and here comes the third baseman, Brixton Steen.
45, third baseman, Brixton Steen.
2 down with runners on second and third in Sales and Elder. Steen's first pitch comes close to the knees for ball 1. As he is the 8th batter here in the lineup in the top of the first. Kula's next pitch, this one is delivered for a strike. The 1-1, 3-0 for the Hardhats here. Sales and McLeod both bringing in RBIs, as next pitch comes up and out for ball 2. Kula gets his call. Pitch comes. This one is down for a ball as the runner on third holds. So the 3-1 count for Brixton Steen. As this one is in for a strike. So full count with 2 outs. Courtesy runner and Grady Barclay at third for Josh Elder. 3-2 pitch, Kula to Steen. He hits this one as this is a dribbler here to first, as that'll be caught and run to the base for out number 3. So that will do it here for the top of the first inning. The Hardhats come out with a early 3-0 lead. So Blaine Hunt, Wyatt Reeder, and Kay McLeod all driving in runs. But then we saw Kay McLeod with an RBI single and Broden Sales with an RBI double. That one hitting off of the big green wall there in left field. We'll call it the Green Monster like in Fenway. So Declan Mickley, the left-hander, who had a very impressive start to his season back 2 weekends ago at home. 3 innings pitched. He has a 1-0 record with an ERA of zeros all across the board. 4 strikeouts and no walks for Mickley, as he is committed to go play baseball at the University of Mary in Bismarck, North Dakota. So they will get that one going, as we'll look around here around the horn. First baseman, Wyatt Reeder. Second, Jackson Reeder. At third is Brixton Steen. Shortstop, Blaine Hunt. In left field, Kay McLeod. Center field, Bridger Karn. And in right field is Tate Giddings. And catching is Josh Elder. The leadoff hitter for the Troopers is their third baseman, Will Greer, followed by first baseman Blaine Phillips and the center fielder, Gage Rogers. So Mickley getting his final warm-up pitches.
Up to bat for the Troopers, 21, third baseman, Will Greer.
So bottom of the first. Grill will start it off for the Troopers. Mickley and Elder talking one last time here before the first pitch for him today will be thrown. As the home plate umpire gives the okay for Mickley. Mickley, the first pitch, as the windup comes. As the first one will be in for a strike. 0-1. Only 4 pitchers for the Hardhats have pitched so far in this season, being Mickley, Negebauer, Sales, and Koskin. The 0-1 pitch comes in. This one for strike 2. No balls, 2 strikes. The leadoff hitter in Will Greer. As Mickley sets up on the mound. The lefty comes. This one just trails up high for ball 1. Seeing if Greer will take that one as he stays back and stays patient. 1-2. Mickley nods the head. Pitch comes. This one up and high for ball 2. Started off as an 0-2 count, now evened out to 2 apiece. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Greer back into the batter's box. Mickley with his windup. And that one dropped a little bit. This one, he got a piece of it. Just fouls it off there towards the first base line. Count will stay at 2-2. As Mickley will get a new ball. The 2-2 pitch. Mickley the lefty. As this one is in for strike 3. So that's the 5th strikeout
Number 16,
of the
first
season
baseman
there
Blaine
for
Phillips.
Declan Mickley. And now that will bring up the first baseman Blaine Phillips. The first lefty versus lefty matchup we will see here today. So Mickley delivers. As first one is in for a strike. So an 0-1 start off, as he did with Will Greer. Now went to an 0-2 and then even out to a 2-2. Mickley. Pitch comes. This one is popped up high. Elder ditches the mask. He's running towards it. Sliding. Makes the catch. Unbelievable for Josh Elder, as that one just a little bit out of the frame. A sliding catch.
Up to bat.
And that will be the second out.
For the Troopers, number 4, center fielder Gage Rogers.
As Josh Elder. Very impressive. Now this will pull up the center fielder Gage Rogers, as he caught that line drive from Jackson Reeder in the first inning. So Mickley with 2 away in the bottom of the first. As the first one will come in, that one just dropped a little low for ball 1. So you check over there with the first base ump. He says he didn't go. The 1-0, Mickley with his windup. As this one just on that top corner for ball 2. (2-0) with 2 down. Bottom of the first. Here is Mickley. As this one is down low for ball 3. 3 pitches for 3 balls for Declan Mickley. With Gage Rogers here at bat. Hamrick is on deck. And the pitch is in for a strike. So 3-1. 3 balls, 1 strike. Mickley gets set. This one is swung on and foul tipped. So that will go from a 3-0 count to a full count with 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 away. Bottom of the first. Mickley getting his mindset here for maybe one final pitch here to end the inning. Mickley's going to take a step here off. Mickley ready. The windup. Pitch to Rogers. This one is up high for ball 4.
Walk to Rogers.
So that will be a walk.
Brings up shortstop number 2.
And now
Tanner Hamrick.
The shortstop and Tanner Hamrick. So look over to their coach on the third base line. With Greer striking out for the first out, and then Blaine Phillips, which was the incredible catch by Josh Elder. So Mickley looks straight ahead at first. His first one comes in, a swing and a miss for strike 1. As Rogers will get his lead off of first. Throwing to first, Reader, the tag is sliding in is safe. Mickley for the 0-1 pitch. This one comes up and away, foul ball. That will leave.
Foul ball. Please return all foul balls to concession stand.
0-2. Mickley gets his pitch here from Elder. Look over at first. Delivers this one for a ball to throw to second. Safe. So a stolen base for Gage Rogers, as that was in for ball. So the 1-2. They move a runner to second. Hamrick awaits the pitch here for Mickley. This one is in. This one is hit into right field as Giddings chases after it, but that will go for a foul. Deep into right field. So 1-2. Mickley returns back to the mound with a fresh new ball. Tanner Hamrick at bat with Rogers lead off on second. And the pitch comes. This one is going to be in for ball 2. 2-2 with 2 outs as the first 2 batters in Greer and Phillips resulted into the 2 outs. Looks over his shoulder at second. Mickley, the pitch comes. This is swung on. Another foul ball off of the top of the roof and back to the ump. So back-to-back foul balls for Hamrick. Mickley gets his call here from Elder behind the plate. Checks back again. Pitch comes. Dropper, swing and a miss for strike 3, and that'll be the 3rd out.
Hardhats 3,
So
Troopers
Mickley
0.
delivers for his 2nd strikeout of the inning. So the Hardhats will start off here in the top of the 2nd inning. Still a 3-0 lead. So we'll take a look here at some MLB scores happening around. As the Brewers have a 4-1 lead over the Nationals. That one just finished in the 8th inning. as the Pirates are handling some business against the Reds as a 15-6 score in the bottom of the 6th. Guardians up 9-5 over the Athletics. Marlins just finished the 8th inning with a 4-0 lead over the Phillies, as the Astros beating the Red Sox 6-2 in the bottom of the 7th, as the Giants and Rays are just starting their game. There's no final scores, as Dodgers-Cardinals happening later on, as well as numerous other games. As the Yankees still ahead in the AL East, with Aaron Judge. And the Braves being one of the best teams here in the MLB with a 23-10 record in the National League. Cubs not too far behind at 21-12. So Kula back to the mound for the right-hander, as the leadoff hitters for the Hardhats will be Bridger Karn, followed by Jackson Reeder and Blaine Hunt. And for Bridger Karn this season, a .667 average, 2 hits and 1 RBI.
That for the Hardhats, center fielder number 8, Bridger Karn.
With 2 Karn brothers on the team, Bridger and Daxton. So Kula, the righty with the windup. First pitch comes as Karn swings and misses for strike 1. The 0-1. Looks over to Coach Downs for what play will be next. Pitch comes. This one is going to get away there from DeStefano from the glove. So he evens it out 1-1. Bridger Karn back into the batter's box, swipes home plate with the bat. Kula delivers. This one is inside for ball 2. So Karn swung at the first pitch, hasn't swung at the last 2. 2-1. This one is in for strike 2. So Karn will face 2 balls, 2 strikes as the leadoff hitter in the 2nd inning. Gets his call from DeStefano, the catcher. Here's Kula. Pitch comes, is swung on by Karn. He got a little piece of it, will foul in front of the Troopers' dugout. Karn fights off a 2-2 count. Kula on the mound. Next pitch is outside. That's going to be for ball 3. So full count. 3-2. Kula, the righty, hands one off. This one is up and high for ball 4.
Walker Karn brings up
Karn a
number
walk.
3, second baseman Jackson Reeder.
So the second walk that Kula has allowed today, as this will pull Jackson Reeder back up to the plate. 0 for 1 today. As Karn gets his lead off of first. First pitch into Jackson Reeder comes in inside for ball 1. So Downs with the call. Reeder back in the plate. Kula the delivery. This one is in for a strike. So the 1-1 count. Blaine Hunt following on deck. A look over at Karn as quickly throws it back to first as sliding in safe, trying to pick him off. Kula back to it. Next pitch is in outside as Karn running to second. That will be in for second. So stolen base there for Karn. So the 2-1 count here that Jackson Reeder will face. Now with the runner at second. The 2-1 pitch and a bunt show there from Reeder. That will drop for ball 3. So 3-1. Kula with Karn right behind him at second, following the stolen base. Pitch comes. Reader gets a piece of this. This one into left field, as this one is under and is caught, as Karn will stick there to second, and that will pull
The out by
first
Reader
out
brings
here
up number
in the inning.
15, shortstop, Blaine Hunt.
So Jackson Reader will go 0 for 2 today, and here comes Blaine Hunt. And the first pitch that he saw hit him in the leg, so hit by pitch, also having a run here today. Cool little look over at second. First one is outside for ball 1. As Hunt takes a deep breath outside the box before he enters. 1 ball, no strikes. The third hitter here in the second inning. He swings this one, line drive. That one dropped by the first baseman. He catches it and picks it up. As that will be for the second out. Fastball going straight to the first baseman and Blaine Phillips. So 2 down. Karn will stick to second. As this will pull up Wyatt Reader. As Reader, who walked for his first time this season, also driving in a run. He's going to take a swing on this one as on the first base line as it's going to be foul here. That one just dribbled a little bit outside. Phillips was up to the task, got there quickly. Reader noticed it first, knowing that it looked like it went outside. So Karn sticks alone there at second base. So the 0-1 following the foul ball. Kula, the right-hander, at the mound. Next pitch, this one is going behind Reader as Karn will advance to third. Reader just took a step back, avoiding that ball from hitting him. So Reader will face 1-1. Karn moves to third following the wild pitch. With 2 down, top of the second, still 3-0 in favor of the Hardhats. Here comes the next pitch, this one outside for ball 2. The 2-1 for Wyatt Reader. Kula delivers, Reader swings this one, another foul ball there, the first base line. So 2-2. 2 foul balls. With 2 down in the top of the second. With Bridger Karn on third following his walk to get there. Next pitch comes, Reader swings. This one is caught by the second baseman. The throw to first gets him.
Great play by
There by second baseman
Phillips.
and Torrey
Right into the
Phillips
top
as that
half of
will
the second.
pull for the top of the second inning. As the Hardhats, no hits in that one. A walk there following from Bridger Karn. So we'll take a short break here on Hardhats TV. We'll be back for the bottom of the second inning.
bat for the Troopers, catcher number 1, Dom DeStefano.
So here is DeStefano, the leadoff hitter, here to start the bottom of the second inning for the Troopers. Followed is Torrey Phillips and the pitcher Cash Kula. So Mickley, he will get set here. First pitch, this one is going to come in down low. Down one for ball 1. Mickley, here with the next pitch, this is swung on. This one is a ground ball picked up by Hunt at short. Throw to first as that will be for out number 1. So Blaine Hunt back at shortstop.
Recorded up to bat number 3,
DeStefano
Torrey
down.
Phillips.
As here is Torrey Phillips, the second baseman. So Mickley gets ready here at the mound for his next batter. Another lefty. First pitch here to the new batter. As this one is in for a strike. 0-1. Start off here just the second batter in the bottom of the second. Mickley with his hands up. Gets the call from Elder. The 0-1 pitch. Swung on and missed for strike 2. No balls, 2 strikes. As Mickley calming down here at the mound. Ball by his ear. Here comes the next pitch. Swung on. This is a chopper. This one, the third baseman, Steen, running towards it. Picks up. Throw to first as he will be safe.
Save first for Phillips. Number 14,
Steen just
pitcher
gonna give him
Cash
time,
Kula.
as that was kind of a chopper. So here comes Cash Kula. The pitcher is the 7th batter here in the lineup. With 1 down following the ground out from DeStefano to open up the bottom of the second. So here is Mickley. Looks straight ahead at first base. As first pitch here with the pitcher on pitcher, as this will be for strike 1. Mickley gets set. Reader ready at first there for a pickoff attempt. Mickley looking back and forth. He's going to throw to first. Reader as he is in safe. As Mickley tried to catch him there. He isn't looking. 0-1 with 1 out. Runner on first in Torrey Phillips. Mickley, this one pitch swung on, foul ball. So the count will go to 0-2. So Kula looks over to his coach on the third base line for the call. He gets it, they're both ready. Mickley standing tall at the mound. Pitch comes swung on as this one into the gap between left and center. A diving play, not caught, so runners are rounding. And a little bit of a mix-up there as this will throw. Runner coming in from third. As Hunt the throw to first, as that will bring in a run.
RBI double for Cash Kula.
Brings in a run, so that's an RBI double for Cash Kula.
To the plate, left fielder number 13, Aaron Bowers.
So a well-hit ball that just sneaks in the gap between left and center. Now we're going all the way back towards the wall. So this will now bring up the left fielder, Aaron Bowers. So Mickley with a deep breath following the first hit here of the game for Sheridan. As this one gets away from Eller, pops out the glove. Kula running to third, the slide as he is in safe. So the 1-0, as that one popped out of the glove there from Elder. That one was trained a little bit outside as well. So the runner in scoring position here for Sheridan. Mickley's next pitch. This is swung on and missed for strike one. On deck for Sheridan is the right fielder Gunnar Lamb. So Mickley with a 1-ball, 1-strike count. 3-1 the score now, as this one will come upstairs for ball 2. 2-1. Mickley calming himself here on the mound, as he might look in the corner of his eye on third. Here comes the pitch. This one is in for a strike. So 2 balls, 2 strikes. Mickley trying to figure out a payoff pitch here with a runner on third and Kula, following his RBI double, which brought Phillips in to score. And here is the next pitch, swung on a missed for strike 3. So that's the second
That
out
brings
here
up
of the inning.
right fielder number 8, Gunnar Lamb.
So the third strikeout of the game here for Declan Mickley. This will pull up Gunnar Lamb. The runner's still on third. Mickley's first pitch. This one is going to be low for ball 1. So we'll start off here the 9th batter in the lineup for the Troopers in Gunnar Lamb with a 1-0. Mickley pitch. This one down low again for ball 2. 2-0 count. Mickley will step off the mound here as he will cool off for a second. Returns back to the bump. Gives the nod to Elder. Kula still on third base. Here's the next pitch. This one is in for a strike. The first one here for this batter. 2 outs in the bottom of the second. Sheridan able to put up 1 run from the Kula hit. Here is Mickley, as this one is just going to go just a tad outside. That one counted for ball 3. 3-1 count with a runner on third. Mickley doesn't want to put runners on the corners, so he has his call. Here's the windup. Pitch comes, swung on. This one is popped up high. This one is going to go for a foul ball out from the field. So full count following the foul ball there from Gunnar Lamb, the right fielder for the Troopers. So Mickley sat at the mound. 2 down here in the bottom of the second. Mickley's pitch, swung on. This one is going to go over the head of Reader from second, as that will bring Kula
RBI
to
single
score.
for Gunnar Lamb.
Gunnar Lamb
Brings up leadoff
to
number
the
21,
3-2
third
game
baseman
now.
Will Greer.
So an RBI single for Lamb. Now we go back to the top of the order here for the Troopers, as this will be Will Greer. He is 0 for 1 today with a strikeout. As Eller giving a call out here to his infielders. Here's Mickley, the first pitch here on this new at-bat, as this one will go up and out for ball 1. So it was a 3-0 lead for the Hardhats at the end of the first inning. Bottom of the second, the Troopers put up 2 runs. As the next pitch here for ball 2. Two balls, no strikes. Declan Mickley, the left-hander, set at the mound. Looks over at Lamb on first. Here's the pitch. This is swung on a missed for strike 1. As Lamb's hit just snuck over the head of second baseman Jackson Reader and landed into shallow right field. 2-1. Mickley with his call, the lineup. Pitch comes. This is swung on a missed for strike 2. So 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Bottom of the second inning. Where the Hardhats lead was from 3-0, now split to 3-2. Mickley gets set here at the mound. Eller gives him a call. Mickley will take it. Deep breath on the mound. Pitch comes. Swung on this one into center field as that is caught for the third out here in the inning. That will do it for the
2
second.
runs in the inning for the
Sheridan
Troopers.
gets 2 runs in that
3-2
one.
after the end of the second.
As the Hardhats will start the top of the third inning. So leading off for post 22 will be Kay McLeod, followed by Josh Elder and Broden Sales. And Kula will remain on the mound. And we'll be back here for the start of the third inning. So here comes Kay McLeod. He'll walk up to the batter's
First up for the
box.
Hardhats.
He is 1 for 1 today with an
Number
RBI
2,
single.
left fielder Kay McLeod.
As he got the first run of the game, which brought Blaine Hunt in to score. As McLeod also driving for the third run there for the Hardhats. So Kula, his first pitch to McLeod will come, as this one is going to be called in for strike 1. So an 0-1 start off for the senior and Kay McLeod. Kula, next pitch comes as this one is a dribbler caught by the third baseman, throws to first, as that'll be for out number 1, a ground out.
That out brings up number 25, Josh Elder.
So here is the catcher, Josh Elder, 1 for 1 today with a single. Following just 2 pitches in from McLeod's at bat. Brings the first out here in the top of the third inning. As Elder got some heat on that one. That one just goes for a foul ball. Starts off 0-1. Hardhats being aggressive here to start off this inning. Having their lead from 3 cut down to 1. So Kula with his next pitch. The windup comes. Swung on by Elder. Hard hit ball. Again, one into shallow right field. It will dribble. So he will go 2 for 2 today with 2 singles.
Single by Elder brings up
as we'll
number
have
28,
a courtesy
Broden
runner.
Sales, designated hitter.
So this will be Grady Barclay running for Elder at first as Broden Sales brought up to the plate. As he also is 1 for 1 today with an RBI double. Hit one all the way into left field, hitting off of the wall. So Barclay will have a lead off of first. Kula's first pitch to Sales will go in for a strike. So 0-1 for the left-handed hitter. Look over, throws to first. That one is caught. Barclay slides in safe. Not a successful pickoff attempt yet here in this game, as the second pitch that Sales will see will go a little outside for ball 1. Downs with his next call there at the third baseline. Kula's pitch, this one up high. Sales holds back for ball 2. 2 balls, 1 strike with 1 out following the ground out from Kay McLeod, the leadoff hitter. And then Elder got a single Barclay running to second. Swung on a miss by Sales. The throw to second. Gets him. So Sales.
Pick off at second. 2 outs. Up to the plate. Number 28. 28, Broden Sales.
So Sales remains here at bat. Following Barclay getting out at second. Here's the next pitch. This one is down low for ball 3. So full count for Sales with 2 down in the top of the third. As here comes the pitch. Kula, this one is inside for Sales. He will take that for ball 4 as he will walk.
Ball 4 brings up right fielder number 21, Tatum Giddings.
So here is Tatum Giddings as he is 0 for 1 today. He had that pitch that went hit that went straight to the pitcher and was caught for the line. So it's Sales at first as Giddings lets this one go outside for ball 1. So he gets the call from Downs. Another look for Kula over at first. Sales tiptoeing closer to second. This one inside. That was going to be for a strike. So Giddings 1-1 the count. 2 away. Kula delivers inside, throws to first. Sales was a little far away there from the base, but he gets in safely. 2-1. Giddings back in the batter's box. Kula delivers as this one is in for strike 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. The right fielder and Tatum Giddings. Here in the top of the third with 2 down. Kula's pitch swung on by Giddings. This one into right field. This one is going back as backstepping is caught.
Third out
Third out. So top of the third inning. As we saw a hit there from Josh Elder. We saw a walk from Broden Sales. And then Giddings with the fly out to right.
The Troopers would like to thank our raffle sponsors this year.
McLeod, who grounded,
Peter Wagner,
he was the leadoff hitter.
Shirt Pilots 307 and Roller Flight
on
School.
with the courtesy runner there from
Big
Brady
Horn
Barkley.
Record
He tried
Pop,
stealing
the
second,
Maestri family,
got caught,
Fremont
got
Toyota,
the second out,
Choppers
and then
Deli,
Giddings the
and
final
Bucks
right
Travel
field
Stop.
for
Powder
the third and
Heating
final for the
AC,
top of the third.
Rocky Mountain Discount
So this will
Sports.
pull up
Sheridan
Sheridan,
Commercial
and we'll still
Company,
see Declan Mickey
Mirror
on the
Mirror
mound.
Salon, Verdello, Travis Morris H&N Outdoors, Solitude Media Spawn Solitude Golf, Ryan Franklin Real Estate Caldwell Banker, Spiro Wigwam, Arrowhead Lodge, and Farmers Co-op.
So the leadoff hitters here for the Troopers will be Blaine Phillips, Gage Rogers, and Tanner Hamrick. The 2, 3, and 4 batters in the lineup. So Mickley, so far in 2 innings pitched in this game, 3 strikeouts. As he led up an RBI single from Gunnar Lamb, as well as an RBI double from Cash Kula. And then to finish the second inning was that line to center field from Will Greer. So Mickley getting his southpaw all warmed up here to start for the bottom of the third. Phillips, the first baseman, steps into the box.
Up to bat, first baseman, number 16, Blaine Phillips.
So Mickley will get tied up here at the mound. Phillips 0 for 1 today. Lefty versus lefty again. And the first one comes in. That one just got a piece of the catcher's equipment there from Elder and squeaks out. So 1-0 count to start the bottom of the third. Here is Mickley as the windup. Pitch comes in, swung on Phillips, a hard hit ball. Reeder squats down, makes the catch, and runs it over to first base himself, and that will be the first
Up to the
out
plate,
here
center
in the inning, the
fielder
ground out.
Gage Rogers.
So Wyatt Reeder playing first base. Bent down to one knee, made the scoop of the glove, and walked over to the base himself. So now this will pull up Gage Rogers, the center fielder, as he had a walk on his first at-bat, also tallying a stolen base. Mickley gets ready here for his second batter faced in the inning. As that one dropped, a dirty pitch there from Mickley for strike one. A swing and a miss. Mickley back to the bump, looks over to Eller for the call. For his windup with the hands up in the air. Next pitch comes, that one got a piece of the bat with a foul tip. 0-2. Here just for the second batter in the inning. It was the top of the third where the Hardhats only got one hit as that inning went by a little fast. So Mickley here now with no balls, 2 strikes. Here to Rogers. As the pitch comes, this one will go down for ball 1. So the 1-2 count. Mickley placing his feet where he wants them on the mound. As here's the pitch to Rogers. This one is going to go for ball. So with a 2-2 count, Mickley took a step off the mound for a quick second. He returns back. He gets set. Rogers does as well in the box. Next pitch comes, swung on, a ground ball caught by Steen. Steps into the throw, a little high jump as Reeder, who jumped to made the catch as runner will be safe.
Safe at first for Rogers. Up to the plate, number 2, shortstop Tanner Hamrick.
So Steen, who was running into that throw, was just a little high of Reeder. Wyatt had to make the jump. As Rogers was making the run to first, he just got his foot there on base before Reeder could get the ball down in his glove and touch the base. So it pulls up Tanner Hamrick, who is 0 for 1 today with a strikeout. Mickley's first pitch, a runner goes, as this one is hit into right field. That'll be for a foul ball. So Rogers trying to get for a stolen base there. Hamrick holds him to a foul, returns back to first. And Mickley gets his call. Quick look over at first. And the pickoff as throw to first to Reeder. The tag, he is in safe. So Mickley on high alert at first with Rogers trying to steal second following that foul ball. As he has a big lead off of first. Here is Mickley. The 0-1 pitch. This will come as that one is going to go high for ball 1. Eller popped up quickly, ready to throw if he needed to. Last inning, Troopers got 2 on the board. Still trailing by 1 as Mickley the throw to first, trying to go for another pickoff as in safe as Rogers. One ball, 1 strike, 1 out. Mickley again, a look at first. Here comes his next pitch, swung on, another foul ball, that one into right field. So 1-2 now. Hamrick seeing the ball, getting hits, but just not in the field of play. So Mickley will get a grip here on the new ball. Wyatt Reeder, glove ready on first base. Pitch comes, a little dropper, as that one will go for ball 2. So 2-2. Hamrick stayed patient on that one. Both strikes coming for foul balls, both in the same spot in deep right field where Tate Giddings is playing. Mickley delivers. This one is inside near the shins for ball 3. So full count. Hamrick has battled his way here. Still with Rogers on first. And Mickley likes the call that Elder has. Again, another look at Rogers on first. Here's the pitch. This one is for ball 4.
Walk to Hamrick.
So that will be a
Brings up
walk, and that will
number
put
1
runners
catcher,
on
Dom
first and
DeStefano.
second here. As this will bring up the catcher and Dom DeStefano. So Elder will just have a quick chat here with Mickley, as a double play could be in the play here for the Hardhats. So Elder will wrap up his talk with Mickley on the mound. As DeStefano, who grounded to Hunt, the shortstop, on his first at-bat, making him 0 for 1 today. So the runner on second and first, and Rogers and Hamrick. Mickley, a quick peek over at second. His first pitch here to DeStefano, as this one will squeak through the glove there of Elder. This one all the way to the backstop, as runners will advance to second and third. That one just went outside, as Elder didn't get his glove there in time. It caught a piece of it, but not enough of it. So 1-0. Now with a runner in scoring position to tie this game. Mickley with the windup. 1-0 pitch comes. This one is going to squeak away from Elder again. Ditches the mask. Runner slides in home. And we have a tie ball game.
Wild pitch on
So
the scores
3-3.
Gage Rogers. Ties up the score.
Back-to-back wild pitches there from Declan Mickley. So Rogers will come in for the run. DeStefano back in the box with Hamrick at third. Mickley, the 2-0 pitch. This one comes, swung on, foul ball. That one out of play.
Please return all foul balls to the concession stand for a treat.
A lot of home games on the schedule for the Hardhats this season. Again, making their first road trip of the year. So 2-1 count. Mickley delivers. This one will go just downstairs for ball 3. 3-1 to count. With only one down now in a tie ball game in the bottom of the third. Where the Hardhats were up 3-0 in the first inning. In the second inning, Sheridan was able to put up 2. And now they put up the tying run. So this next pitch will come in for ball 4. So Mickley will
Walk to
DeStefano.
DeStefano. Brings up to the plate. Number 3, second baseman Torrey Phillips.
So back-to-back walks from Declan Mickley and Hamrick. So here is Torrey Phillips. So the lefty comes in. A double play could be in set here as well again for the Hardhats, with a runner on third. Still with only one down, with one out. Mickley gets the call, as he will throw it first, and the runner on third returns back. So the pickoff attempt is unsuccessful for Mickley. Sheridan might be trying to avoid that double play, trying to get DeStefano to second. Mickley, the first pitch of the at-bat. This one will come up high, ball 1. Elder almost popped out of his shoes. So the 1-0. Mickley will calm down here for a second on the mound. He's ready. Another look over at first. Runner back behind him at third. Next pitch is in. That one for a strike. So with a 1-1. On deck is Cash Kula, as he is 1 for 1 today. With Torrey Phillips at bat. Mickley, the 1-1 pitch comes. Runner goes to second. The throw from Elder, not going to be in time. So a stolen base puts him at second for Dom DeStefano. So the 2-1 count here. Arms up in the air for Mickley. Getting ready here for his next pitch. As this one will come in down low for ball 3. So a 3-1 count. Mickley returns back to the bump. He'll get set here for his next pitch. Runners on second and third. Mickley delivers a 3-1 pitch. This one is hit but fouls. And we're going right above the Troopers' dugout. So from a 3-1 now to a 3-2. And now here for the Hardhats would be huge, with the momentum starting to shift towards Sheridan after scoring 3 unanswered runs. Mickley gets set at the mound. Pitch comes, swung on and missed for strike 3. So that is the
Up to the
4th
plate,
strikeout
number
of the game
14
for
pitcher,
Declan
Cash
Mickley.
Kula.
So Torrey Phillips down, and now here is Cash Kula up to the plate. Kula, who had an RBI double on his first at-bat, also scoring a run. First pitch, Mickley hands off. This one will go outside for ball 1. So 1-0 count. Mickley, the left-hander. We see some pitchers here in the bullpen. Looks like Braden Staper getting his arm warmed up just in case. Mickley, next pitch. This is swung on. This will be a foul ball out of play. 1 ball, 1 strike. Kula also pitching here for the Troopers in this game. Mickley, arms up in the air. Runner still on second and third. 1 ball, 1 strike. Pitch to Kula. This one down the middle for strike 2. This next pitch is crucial in this inning. With 2 outs, 2 strikes on the board with runners on second and third for the Troopers. Mickley gets set. Here's the next pitch. This one is in for strike 3. So Declan Mickley, back-to-back strikeouts for him.
That ends the top of the 4th.
As Hamrick
Bottom of the 3rd, moving to the 4th.
and DeStefano both walking in that one. But Gage Rogers, who was safe at first following that pitch there that throw from Steen at third, just going a little high of Reader's liking, which brought that runner in to first. So Mickley gets his 5th strikeout here in 3 innings pitched. So it looks like we will see a new pitcher here for Sheridan. It's going to be number 5, I believe. He's back to him right now. But due up here for the Hardhats, it's going to be the 3rd baseman, Brixton Steen, who will bat first, followed by Bridger Karn, and back to the top of the order, Jackson Reader. So now pitching here for Sheridan is going to be Axel Mackenberg. So Cash Trula, his pitching will come to an end. 3 innings pitched, no strikeouts. Left 3 runs. Sheridan getting a little bit of some momentum there in that last inning, getting this game tied up. Hardhats need some answers here on offense to put some runs, more runs back up on the board. So Steen, he is 0 for 1 today as he grounded out to the first baseman. So we will see a left-handed pitcher now for Sheridan, as Mickley, another lefty there for the Hardhats.
And for the Troopers to pitch, number 5, Axel Lomberg. Up to the plate for the Hardhats, number 45, third baseman Brixton Steen.
So Steen will come up with Malmberg pitching. In the top of the 4th inning, in a tied 3-3 ball game. So the first pitch here from the lefty. Kicks the leg, as this one will be in for a strike. So the 0-1 count. The Hardhats with a 2-0 record, and so far this season, both games played against Sheridan. Back on the 11th for the home and season opener. Next pitch comes on a breaker ball. That one just a little high of the strike zone for ball 1. Steen re-enters the batter's box. We need to see for his 3rd pitch on the 1-1 count. And this one is swung on by Steen, a dribbler there to the second baseman, throws to first for the first out here in the
First
top
out
of the
recorded
4th.
by the Phillips brothers.
So Steen
Brings
will
up
go
number
0 for
8,
2 with 2 ground outs.
Richard Karn.
This will pull up Bridger Karn, as he walked on his first at-bat, also getting a stolen base. So Malmberg, as he just retired his first batter that he will see, as his first pitch here on Karn will go down for strike. The center fielder for Bridger Karn, facing the 0-1 count. Malmberg, the left-handed. Pitch comes as swung on a miss for strike 2. 2 pitches, 2 strikes. With Jackson Reeder on deck. Malmberg gets his call. Here's the next pitch. Swung on, got a piece of it there, was Karn. He fouls it, stays alive here with the 0-2. Just a little late to that swing. Malmberg with the next pitch call here from his catcher, DeStefano. Kicks the leg. This one is going to just squeeze away, as that'll be for the first ball here on this at-bat for Karn. So the 1-2 for Bridger Karn. Malmberg delivers to Karn as swung on. He gets another foul ball off of it here. Remains 1 ball, 2 strikes. As the Hardhats, game 1 of a 3-game series this weekend. So this is game 1 of the doubleheader, and tomorrow at 11 a.m. As this is the next pitch, that one in for ball 2. So the 2-2 count, with only 1 down in the top of the 4th. As this one is down to the turf for ball 3. So it started at an 0-2 count here. 2 pitches, 2 strikes to start off here for Karn. And now he finds his way here at full count with 3-2. Malmberg, the pitch, comes up high, ball 4, as Karn will walk for his 2nd time here
Walk brings up
in this game.
Second baseman Jackson Reeder.
So Jackson Reeder, he will come up to the plate. He is 0 for 2 today for the second baseman for post 22. On deck for the Hardhats is Blaine Hunt. First pitch here to Jackson Reeder. This one will fall in for strike. Jackson Reeder getting set back and ready. Looks to Karn at first. There is Malmberg. Next pitch. This one down low for ball one. One ball, one strike after Karn walked for his second time this evening. As here's the pitch to Reeder. And a breaker ball that just goes up high for ball two. Reeder, another look here at Coach Downs. Gives the call to both him and Karn. The 2-1 pitch comes. Reeder swings on it. This one is a ground ball picked up by the second. Throws to the short at second. And that will be a fielder's choice. So they get the runner out on second.
Brings up number 13, Blaine Hunt.
So Blaine Hunt up to the plate with Jackson Reeder on first there, following the fielder's choice. Hunt today, a hit by pitch and a line drive to first. So Malmberg gets ready for his. This is his first inning pitched. He comes in for Kula as he will just lob this one over to first. Reeder saw it coming. He slides in safe. Hunt waits to see his first pitch here on his third at-bat of the game. Now look over at Reeder on first, says this one is a come. This one's going to escape from the catcher. Actually gets a piece there off of Hunt. So the second time that he has been hit by pitch here in this game. So that puts runners on first and second. Now a deadly hitter comes into play in Wyatt Reeder.
Hunt hit by a pitch brings up first baseman, number 7, Wyatt Reeder.
For Wyatt Reeder today, a walk and a ground out for him. Also scoring a run. For the future Division I Nebraska commit. Malmberg looks over at second. First pitch Reeder sees. He's going to let this one go for strike. So he will start off his third at-bat of the game as well with an 0-1 count. So Jackson Reeder, Wyatt Reeder's little brother on second, and Blaine Hunt on first. Malmberg looks over. Pitch comes to Reeder. Takes a swing. This one squeaks through the shortstop and third baseman. Reeder coming into home as they're sending all runners as Wyatt Reeder in a second. He is safe. So that will be an RBI double for Wyatt Reeder, and the Hardhats will retake the lead here.
Brings up number 2, left fielder, Kane McLeod.
So Jackson Reeder comes in to score. His big brother comes in to help. So Kane McLeod, 1 for 2 today. A single and a ground out with an RBI as well. With 2 outs in the top of the fourth, Hardhats take their second lead of the game. This one is up and over the shortstop. That one into center field. As Hunt comes in to score and Reeder does as well. So a 2 RBI single for Kane McLeod. And he puts this one back into a 3-run lead for the Hardhats. It's 6-3 now.
Single for McLeod brings up catcher, number 25, Josh Elder.
So Josh Elder, he is 2 for 2 today with 2 singles. As Kane McLeod secures a great hit for the Hardhats. As he is on first now, still with 2 outs here in the top of the fourth. First pitch, Elder sees first strike. And McLeod popped it enough just to get over the head there of the shortstop. Malmberg, another look over at first. Pitch comes, swung on by Elder. This one, a dribbler to the second baseman throws to first, and that'll be for the third and final out here in
That
the top of the
takes us
fourth
to
inning.
the bottom of the fourth
So the
inning.
Hardhats, who came into this inning
Hardhats
tied
6,
at
Troopers 3.
3-3, and they managed to come away now with a 6-3 lead. Hunt, Reader, and both Readers with runs in that one following McLeod's 2 RBI single. So we will see a new pitcher here for the Hardhats as Declan Mickley's day will come to an end as he threw 5 strikeouts. We will see number 40, Braden Stapert, to start off the fourth inning. So new pitchers for both the Troopers and the Hardhats. And now the leadoff hitter here for Sheridan is going to be Cash Kula, Aaron Bowers, and Gunnar Lamb, the 7, 8, 9 hitters.
And for the Hardhats to pitch, number 40, Braden Stapert.
So Stapert has not pitched yet for the Hardhats this season. There's only been 4 that have in Mickley, Negebauer, Sales, and Koskin, as he will add for another one. McLeod having a hot bat as well. He had a home run in the games against Sheridan back on April 11th in Rapid. And now he drives in 2 runs to give the Hardhats back the lead, 6-3 now. So Sheridan went from a right-hander to a left-hander, and the Hardhats went from a left-hander to a right-hander. So Stapert getting in his final warm-up pitches for the right-hander. As the leadoff hitter will be Axel Malmberg. So they will greet Stapert with the click of the hard hat. Him and Elder will have a quick chat before they split off.
Up to bat for the Sheridan Troopers, number 5, pitcher Axel Malmberg.
So Malmberg, who just pitched his first inning. So Stapert now, as a quick time here called by the ump. So now we're ready to go here for the bottom of the fourth. Stapert's first pitch, as this one is in for a strike down the middle for the 0-1 start. Malmberg, a left-handed batter. Stapert kicks the leg. This one comes close, as actually that's going to hit Malmberg. So that'll be a hit by pitch. And that'll put a runner on first here early for the Hardhats.
Up to bat for the Troopers, number 8, Gunnar Lamb.
So Gunnar Lamb will come in now. He had an RBI single on his first at-bat of the game. So Stapert looks over the shoulder at first. Here's his first pitch. This one comes high and close for ball 1.
I could crawl over like he did, but I'm not.
1-0 count. Stapert will loosen up his throwing arm here.
Thank you.
Here's the pitch. This one close, almost to hitting him. He just ducked in time. That one for ball 2 now. Two balls, no strikes with a runner on first. Stapert throw to first in safe goes Malmberg following his hit by pitch. As that has been for our third total of the game. Blaine Hunt has 2 hit by pitches. As Stapert gets this one, had enough on it that knocks the hard hat off of him for strike 1. So the 2-1. Staper will sway here as Elder gives him the pitch he wants. Looking at the runner on first, here is the next one as throws to first. Elder in safe. So 3-1 the count. Staper takes a second here before hopping on the hill. So with the batter and pitcher ready, 3 balls, 1 strike. Here's the pitch. This one is inside. That will be for ball 4. So that puts runners on first and second.
Number 21, third baseman Will Greer.
So here comes Will Greer. We'll go back to the top of the line here for the Troopers. He's 0 for 2 today, having 1 strikeout and a fly to center field. So Elder will give a quick call here to his infielders before Greer will step into the batter's box. Runners on first and second with no outs. Just the 3rd hitter here in the bottom of the 4th. Staper with the nod. As a quick time here called at the box for Greer. So Staper quickly gets ready. Here comes the pitch as a bunt show as the block there from Elder. He's going to throw this one to second over the head of Hunt. That one squeezes through. They're going to send a runner from third and they will score. So
Malmberg scores on the play.
6-4 now.
Bringing the score 6-4.
As Malmberg will come in. As Eller just trying to throw that one there to second, just a little over Hunt, squeezes past him into center field, which brought a run in. So this will be a 1-0 count here, as Greer is also showing for a bunt, trying to get his runners on bases moving around. So Staper at the 1-0 pitch. This one will come up high just on the corner of the box for ball 2. 2 balls, no strikes, still no outs here in the bottom of the 4th. Hardhats had a 3-run lead, now split to 2, 6-4. Staper at the pitch comes. This one is in for a strike. So with a 2-1 count now. Staper just facing his 3rd batter here of the inning so far. On deck is Blaine Phillips. Another peek over at second, where Gunnar Lamb is. And a bunt show there. This one just goes a little outside as a good block there from Josh Elder to prevent that one from going behind him. So 3 balls, 1 strike the count. As Staper, who walked Gunnar Lamb, who was the runner at second. As here's the next pitch. This one is up and high, ball 4. So that will be back-to-back walks for Staper.
Now up to bat for the
As we will
Troopers.
see a mound visit here quickly, as Blaine Phillips will go. So they've all come to see Staper. So the runners on first and second, still no outs in the bottom of the 4th. So that will do it there for the mound visit.
To bat for the Troopers, number 16, first baseman Blaine Phillips.
So Phillips today 0 for 2. On his last at-bat, he grounded out. Eller might be calling for a lookout here for a bunt. So Staper following the mound visit, as he has walked back-to-back batters. as his first pitch, as he will go back. Trying to go for that pickoff. He didn't attempt the throw. Staper gets ready again here. Phillips waits for his first pitch of the at-bat. It comes, swung on. This one for a foul ball. Staper with a new one, as he gets his feet where he wants them to be. Another look down. Elder gives him a call. Looks at second base. Pitch comes. This one down low. Another block there from Elder. That one for ball one. So 1 ball, 1 strike, with runners on first and second. Lamb with another leadoff on first. Reader playing in front of Greer on first. As Staper, the pitch to Phillips. This one bounces off the glove. So they will get a new one here. So 1-2 count. Staper getting ready. Another look over at second. Here comes the pitch. This one a little hesitant there. That one for ball two. So Staper trying to get loose. Back on the mound for the 2-2. Here comes the pitch, the first baseman, Blaine Phillips. He swings. This one a foul ball. Blazing hit down the first baseline. So Staper, he gets ready again. Phillips at the bat, or in the box. Another peek over at second, as Staper will take a step off. Still no outs here in the bottom of the fourth. Just a 2-run lead for the Hardhats. And Staper delivers. This one is going inside. Elder couldn't find it for a quick second. And that will be for ball three. 3 balls, 2 strikes, with no outs. As he will look down the middle. Eller with the call. He has it. As Staper, the pitch comes. Swung on another foul ball. That one going towards the Hardhats dugout. A long at bat here for Blaine Phillips. On deck is Gage Rogers, the center fielder. As Staper, the kick, the pitch. This one another foul ball. On a full swing there from Phillips. He just went about halfway, but got enough to foul. Three balls, 2 strikes. Staper trying to stay strong here on this at-bat. A lot of pitches and a lot of foul balls. And here's the pitch. It comes. Another one. That one foul into the netting. So they're going to need some more. The umpire will need more balls here, as Ryan Kessler will deliver some. So 3-2. A new ball given to Staper. So he will loosen the shoulders here on the mound. The 3-2 pitch comes, swung on. This one a high fly ball into right field. This one going back to the wall, and that's a home run.
Phillips, 3-run home run. RBI
for Sheridan, as they have now taken the lead at a 7-6. Sheridan, a 3-run homer from Blaine Phillips. So the first lead of the game for Sheridan. Here in the bottom of the fourth.
Up to bat for the Troopers, number 4 center fielder Gage Rogers.
So Rogers comes in. He has scored a run, a stolen base, has a walk today. Still no outs here in the bottom of the fourth. Staper, the pitch comes. This one will go outside for ball 1. As Giddings tried to make an attempt to catch that ball, but it was well over the right field wall and out of here. 1-0. Staper, the pitch here to Rogers. This one up and inside for ball 2. As Staper lost his hard hat, he takes a second to put it back on. Two balls, no strikes. Kicks and delivers. This one is popped up high as Reeder, the first baseman, is under it as he makes the catch, as that might be hard to see with the pole in the way there.
Now
that will be the first out
for
here
the
in
Troopers,
the inning.
number 2 shortstop
Up
Tanner
to first
Hamrick.
base. So Tanner Hamrick, he comes to the plate. A strikeout and a walk today for him. Staper here with this first pitch. This one deliver. This one takes a bounce in the turf for ball 1. The 1-0 pitch. Staper delivers. Swung on the miss for strike 1 there from Hamrick. Gets his call from Elder. 1 ball, 1 strike with 1 away in the bottom of the fourth. This one comes up high for ball 2. Two-one pitch here. Staper delivers to Hamrick. This one is inside and high for ball 3. So the 3-1 count for Tanner Hamrick, the shortstop today. He walked on his last at-bat. And the pitch comes, swung on. This is a ground ball as diving play. Reeder throws to his brother, makes the play for the ground out. That's the second out of the inning. Good diving play there from Jackson Reeder to get a hold of it and throw it over to his brother at first. So the second out here in the inning, as this will pull up the catcher Dom DeStefano. A ground out and a walk today. As Staper's first one comes inside for ball 1. Here's the next pitch. This one is in for a strike. So 1-1 count now. Hardhats starting to get a little bit of their mojo back. Next pitch comes. This one outside. Bounces in the opposite batter's box for ball 2. Two balls, 1 strike, 2 outs in the bottom of the fourth. No runners on. Sheridan leads 7-6. Following the 3-run home run from Blaine Phillips. Next pitch comes in, a blazer for ball 2, or strike 2. One more strike from going to the 5th inning. As a quick timeout called here at the batter's box. As it takes a second as he re-enters. Staper has his pitch ready. Winds up, delivers as this one will go down low for ball 3. So full count here for Dom DeStefano, the catcher for the Troopers. As Staper, the 3-2 pitch comes, swung on this one, a high fly ball into right field. Tate Giddings is under it, and he will make the catch for the 3rd and final out here in the 4th inning. Sheridan has really changed the momentum of this game as they've trailed or have been tied most of this game, and they make it a 7-6 lead here in the now into the 5th inning from Blaine Phillips' 3-run home run. So we will see a new pitcher on the mound for Sheridan. So this will be Peyton Ormseth after
On the mound
Axel
for
Malmberg
the Sheridan
went in
Troopers,
earlier.
number 16, Blaine Phillips. Number 22, Peyton Ormseth, first base.
So Phillips actually will come in to pitch, and Ormseth at first. So leading off for the Hardhats to start the 5th inning are going to be, looking right, it'll be Josh Elder, Broden Sales, and Tate Giddings. So Phillips, after drilling a 3-run home run to give Sheridan the lead, as he will try to protect it here pitching, with Ormseth at first base filling in for his spot. Dracula, who pitched 3 innings, and then they went to the bullpen and went Axel Malmberg for only 1 inning, and switched it up here for the 5th. So Sales will be up first, followed by Giddings and Steen. Sales, the DH today, has had a good day hitting, as he had an RBI double on his first at-bat and then had a walk on his last at-bat. So Desfano quickly getting his catcher's gear on, as Phillips will throw his final warm-up pitch here. A good game 1 of the doubleheader here
Up
in
to the
Sheridan,
plate for
Wyoming.
the Hardhats, designated hitter, number 28, Broden Sales.
So Sales and the Hardhats offense have to pull something together here to get this lead back. So Phillips, his first pitch will come. This one is in for a strike here on Sales, so this will start off 0-1. Phillips gives the nod to his catcher. Wind-up delivery as Sales gets a piece of this. This one is going to the left side. That'll be for a foul ball. So first 2 pitches in, Sales will face a 0-2 count. And Phillips, the wind-up pitch comes. This one will go outside. Sales stays patient for ball 1. As Phillips, the 1-2 pitch. Sales swings and misses for strike 3. So that's the first out here in the 5th inning.
1 out
And
recorded.
first strikeout for
Up to
Phillips there.
bat for the Hardhats, 21, right fielder, Tate Giddings.
So Giddings, he will come in now. He is 0 for 2 today. The right fielder for post 22. And Phillips, his first pitch on him. This one will come in down low for ball 1. (1-0) for Phillips. Or for Giddings. This one is going to come in close. He turned away. That one for ball 2. We've seen 3 total hit by pitches in this game. 2 of them going to Blaine Hunt for the Hardhats. So Giddings gets set here for his 3rd pitch on the at-bat. This one comes, Giddings gets a piece of it. This one into right field. Will it drop? And it won't. It'll be caught by a right fielder.
Great catch by Gunnar Lamb in right field.
By Gunnar
Up to
Lamb,
the
so
plate,
2 down
number
in the top of the 5th
45,
here.
Brixton Steen.
So this will pull up Steen. As Steen, 2 groundouts today. 1 to first and 1 to second. And Phillips, his first pitch. This one will come down the middle for strike 1. 0-1 count. Steen, the left-handed hitter, playing third base today. Next pitch comes. This one is a soft dribbler. This one a third. Steen's going to have the speed to beat it out. And that'll be a single for Brixton Steen. So just the third batter
Now
to get one on board.
Bat for the Hardhats, number 8, center fielder Bridger Karn.
Karn steps up. He has 2 walks today on his 2 at-bats. So with Steen with his leadoff first. As first one here to Karn, he'll let that one fly by for a strike. Oh, 1. Phillips looks over to Steen at first. Here comes the pitch as Karn got a lot of it. That one just hooking way right for a foul ball. 0-2 with 2 down in the top of the 5th. Hardhats down by 1. Phillips gets set on the mound, shakes off the first pitch, and gives the nod to the second one Stefano offered. And the next one comes. That one got a piece of Karn, as they're going to call that a foul ball. As DeStefano will return it back to Phillips. So 0-2 will remain the count here. Bridger Karn back into the batter's box, the center fielder for the Hardhats. Phillips with the pitch. This one comes down low for ball 1. 1 ball, 2 strikes with 2 down at the top of the 5th. Steen, who is on first following his single. Inching closer to second. Here comes the next one. Karn gets a piece of it, fouls it. So 1-2.
Please return all foul balls to the concession stand for a treat.
Phillips with a new ball. 1-2 pitch to Karn. This one up and away. That one gets behind the catcher as Steen will head all the way to second following the wild pitch. So 2-2. So Karn back into the box with 2 walks today on both of his at-bats. Phillips kicks the leg, throws, swings, and misses for strike 3. And that's the 3rd out here in the top of the 5th. So the Hardhats weren't able to answer from the 3-run home run there from Blaine Phillips. As we go to the bottom of the 5th, we'll take another short break here.
The bottom of the 5th.
We'll be back for the bottom of the 5th.
Score is 6-7. Troopers.
All right, we're back here for the bottom of the 5th inning. We have a new
Now
pitcher
up to
on
bat
the
for the
mound
Sheridan
for
Troopers.
the
Second
Hardhats.
baseman,
It's going to be
number
number
3,
16, Sam
Torrey Schultz.
Schroeder. So Staper, after 1 inning pitched, where Sheridan took over the lead, they will switch it up as Schroeder on the mound. As This will be Torrey Phillips, who struck out on his last at-bat. Sheridan still holding the lead by 1 here. And the first pitch from the righty, as this one is in for a strike on a bunt show there, as well as Steen was running up there, trying to get there in time. First pitch for a strike. Schroeder delivers, as this one will go outside, ball 1. One ball, one strike. Here to Torrey Phillips. Schroeder delivers. This one was down low on a swing. Now we'll go for a foul ball. So 2-1 the count. One, 2 the count. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Schroeder. That one up and out, ball 2. So 2-2 for another right-handed pitcher here for the Hardhats. It's a lefty batter and Torrey Phillips. As Schroeder. And the pitch comes right back to him. That squeezes through. Hunt, the shortstop, is there. Throws to first. And that'll be for the first out here in the inning. 1 down.
Now up to bat for the Sheridan Troopers, first baseman, number 22, Peyton Ormseth.
So Peyton Ormseth, as he will come in for his first at-bat of the game. He comes in for Cash Kula. So with 1 down on the first batter here in the inning, Schroeder's first pitch, this one is swung on, fouled on in front of the Troopers dugout. So an 0-1 start. Schroeder, the 0-1 pitch. This one comes swung on. This one back to Hunt, the shortstop. Took 1 bounce to throw to first. Gets him for out number 2. So back-to-back groundouts.
Up to bat for the Troopers, number 5, left fielder, Axel Malmberg.
So here comes Axel Malmberg on his first at-bat. He was hit by pitch and also came in for a run. So with 2 down in the bottom of the 5th, Schroeder's first pitch. This one will go down low, takes a bounce off the turf for ball 1. 1-0 count as Malmberg, who pitched 1 inning, where the Hardhats had the 6-3 lead. Schroeder, as this one is swung on, as Reeder was there, but that one just turned foul. So with a 1-1 count, as Schroeder with just 2 batters faced, he gets 2 groundouts from Ormseth and Torrey Phillips. The 1-1, this one will come in down low for ball 2. 2 balls and 1 strike, no runners aboard with 2 outs in the bottom of the 5th. As Schroeder the windup. Pitch comes, this one down low for ball 3. So 3-1 here for Hardhats pitcher Sam Schroeder. Pitch comes to Malmberg. He gets a piece of this one high up in the air into right field. Giddings, and that one hits off the wall. Miscommunication. This one is going to be thrown in, so that's a double.
Stand-up double for Axel Malmberg.
As that was Giddings and Bridger
Up to the plate, number
not
8.
communicating. That one took a bounce off the ball too. So a double for Malmberg. Now this will pull up Gunnar Lamb, who has an RBI single and a walk today. Also having a run. Schroeder's first pitch. This one will go outside for ball 1. So Eller will come up to have a short chat with him. Eller goes back behind the plate. Schroeder gets his feet set here on the mound. With the 1-0 pitch coming here to Lamb as Hunt was returning to second as Schroeder didn't throw it. But returning back was Malmberg. As the 1-0 pitch comes, this one down low, ball 2. As Blaine Hunt made back-to-back groundouts from Torrey Phillips and Orm Seth. Right to him. Next pitch comes outside for ball 3. So 3-0 count. Following the double from Axel Malmberg. Gunnar Lamb also having a single here today. He calls a quick timeout before Schroeder gets the pitch off. So back goes Lamb into the batter's box. Lead off second for Malmberg. Schroeder, the 3-0 pitch comes. As that one is in for a strike. So 3-1 count. Another look back at second. Here is Schroeder. He will deliver it. This one is in for strike 2. A good position to be at here. Full count with a runner on second with 2 outs. Hardhats really need this out here, and their offense needs to start going to try to get this game tied or take the lead. Schroeder. 3-2 pitch comes. Swung on right to White Reader at first, and he will do it all himself. And that's the 3rd out here. And that will do it for the 5th inning. So nobody scores. We go to the 6th, and we'll take another break here on Hardhats TV, and we'll be back for the start of the 6th. All right, we're back and ready to go here to start the 6th inning. As Blaine Phillips will stay on the mound for the
To the plate
Chokers.
for the Hardhats, number 3, Jackson Reader.
So we go to the 1, 2, and 3 hitters for the Hardhats in Jackson Reader, Blaine Hunt, Wyatt Reader. And on Reader's last at-bat, he had that fielder's choice and also came in for a run. As Phillips, the first one he gives to Jackson Reader, will go up high for ball 1. Here's the 1-0 pitch. This one down low for ball 2. 2-0 count. Blaine Phillips. came in to pitch last inning. Next one, Reeder takes a swing. This one is hard right to the second baseman who was there, and a throw to first. And that's the first out here in the inning, the ground out.
Good play by the second baseman Phillips. Up to the plate for the Hardhats. Shortstop, number 13, Blaine Hunt.
Hunt up to the plate following the leadoff out from Jackson Reeder. As a quick time here as DeStefano will fix a strap, it looks like, on the catcher's helmet. So they will give him a second to fix that. Hunt on 2 at-bats, hit by pitch. He has 2 runs, and then he had that line to first base. So they might need they're going to take the other catcher's helmet and give it to DeStefano now while they work on the strap on his catcher's helmet. Blaine Hunt, his first game back from injury. He did not play the 2 games where Sheridan was in Rapid. So we are ready to go here as Hunt steps in the box as Phillips gets the thumbs up. And here's the first pitch as Hunt. That one was looked over at first base, and they were going to call that for a strike. So 0-1 after a bunt attempt. Phillips, the next pitch comes, swung on a miss for strike 2. So just 2 pitches in for Blaine Hunt. He goes no balls and 2 strikes with Wyatt Reeder on deck. And Phillips with the nod. Here's the windup. Pitch to Hunt, gets a piece of it. This is a dribbler to the second baseman, throws to first. And that'll be the second out here in the inning. So first 2 hitters down.
Hardhats, number 7, first baseman
Both ground
Wyatt
outs
Reeder.
to the second baseman, and now Wyatt Reeder with a big hit on his last at-bat. He had the RBI double. And this is when the Hardhats took that 6-3 lead. Phillips, first pitch. This one is going to be in for a strike. So an 0-1. As Phillips delivers the second. That one just gets a piece of the catcher's glove as that one goes by. That will be counted for as ball 1. Reeder steps back in, facing a 1-1 count with 2 outs at the top of the 6th. Phillips' next pitch is in for strike 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes. And Reeder took a second outside the box and now re-enters. As Phillips, that one goes outside, ball 2. And those 2 strikes coming outside as well. Nothing inside that Phillips is pitching to Reeder. 2-2. Reeder gets a swing. That one is going to stay fair. That one gets past the first baseman. He touches the bag. He's running to second. The throw comes in. It's cut off. And that's going to be a double for Wyatt Reeder. That one stayed fair on the first base line. So a big-time hitter comes in a big-time moment when they need him the most. And now Kane McLeod, as he had that 2 RBI single on his last at-bat. He has 3 RBIs today and 2 singles. So Reeder will hand off his batting equipment to coach as he returns back. So McLeod with 2 down. First pitch, Phillips. This one is popped up. This one into center field as it will send all runners as that will be caught. And that'll be the 3rd out here in the top of the 6th.
Caught by center fielder Gage Rogers.
So Gage Rogers will end the inning. So Sam Schroeder will return back to the mound for post 22. And we will see who the leadoff hitter will be for Sheridan. looks like it will be Greer. So Schroeder will get some more pitches in as he came in last inning. The catchers will swap as Elder was getting his equipment on. Hardhats have trailed by 1 since the bottom of the 4th inning, where they scored 4 runs. A 3-run homer from Blaine Phillips. So the Greer, Blaine Phillips, and Gage Rogers, who will be the 1, 2, 3 hitters that will be due up. Only game 1 of the doubleheader. It's been a great game so far, with the weather being very nice, sunny. As currently, it's getting a little cloudy, starting to get a little dark here, with not so much wind. At 70 degrees. So Schroeder will get in for his final pitches. And Greer, on his last at-bat, he walked. So
Now up to bat
they'll get fist
for
bumps
the
here to
Sheridan
Schroeder.
Troopers, number 21, William Greer.
So Greer will settle in. Schroeder loosening up here on the mound. Elder will give him a call. And here comes the first pitch of the bottom of the 6th. Greer takes a swing. This one is popped up for foul. So the 0-1 start here to the bottom of the 6th inning. As Schroeder, here on the 0-1 pitch, it comes as this one dropped perfectly in for strike 2. 2 pitches, 2 strikes to the leadoff hitter in Greer, the third baseman for the Troopers. And next pitch comes. This one will go outside for ball 1. Schroeder will adjust a few things here on the mound as he is set. 1-2 pitch here to Greer. Comes as this is swung on, a little bit of a chopper. Hunt trying to play it, throws to first, and he'll be safe. So the runner on first.
Safe first for Greer. Now up to bat.
As he will get the single.
Pitcher, number 16, Blaine Phillips.
So here comes Blaine Phillips. Of course, on his last at-bat, hitting the 3-run home run to give Sheridan the lead that they have now, which is 7-6. With a runner on first in Greer. So Schroeder peeks over, quickly throws to first, and in safe. And Reeder, who was quickly there too, caught and slided on over. First pitch here for Blaine Phillips. Schroeder delivers, and a breaker ball that just goes for ball 1. So the 1-0. They'll look over at their coach here for the call, as Phillips will now step in the box. Greer with his lead on first. As Schroeder staying patient. Here's the pitch. Runner takes off, and that one is hit. That one's going to go into right field. Blaine Phillips will get a single, and that will put runners here on the corners for
Single by Phillips. Brings up center fielder number 4, Gage Rogers.
As Gage Rogers will come in to hit now, the center fielder, as he had that pop up to Reeder on his last at-bat, the wire reader at first. So no outs, first 2 hitters getting singles. Eller will give a call sign here. And Hamrick on deck. As Schroeder gets comfortable on the mound. Peeks over at first. He has a straight shot look at third. And quickly to first, Phillips slides safe. So Rogers will wait for his first pitch that he will see here. Another look for Schroeder. And this will come in. This one is just going to go outside. Count that ball 1. One ball, no strikes with no outs in the bottom of the sixth. Runners on first and third. This one is hit, and that one line drive caught by a Reeder. As that. So the umps will talk about it. So Rogers is definitely out, following the line drive there to Reeder. So they both will talk about it as Jackson Reeder threw it to second. And Hunt tapped the bag. They threw it to first. So there'll be a runner at second now. So Coach Downs will have a talk here. I think the discussion is that Jackson Reeder intentionally dropped the ball. So they're actually going to pull him back to first. But there will still be one out here on the board. But this
Up to the plate for the Troopers, number 2, shortstop, Tanner Hamrick.
So this now will pull up a new batter after Rogers lines to Reeder. As Tanner Hamrick, a strikeout, a walk, and a ground out today. So Schroeder will take a second here as Jackson Reeder is getting an explanation of how that play turned out to be. So the explanations have been talked about and we're ready to go here. So one down. Hamrick at the plate, the shortstop, as Schroeder looks over as Phillips will remain on first base. And Greer on third. They're going to throw to first as in safe. A double play could be in the hands here for the Hardhats. The runner on first. Schroeder, the pitch comes, swung on and missed for strike 1. And the first pitch that Hamrick will see here on his 4th at-bat of the game. As Schroeder on the mound. Another throw quickly to first. Phillips slides in safe. The second time here on this at-bat where Schroeder has tried to catch him. So 0-1. Schroeder waits. Pitch comes. This one down in the dirt. This one's going to get away from Elder as they're going to come in to score. So it's a 2-run lead for Sheridan off the wild pitch. And it's now 8-6. So 1-1 count here for Hamrick. As Schroeder will tie his cleat here on the mound. So we'll give him a second. That one just escaped from Elder. And with Greer at third, he came in to score. So with only one out here in the game, in the bottom of the inning. So Schroeder has his call with Phillips on second. And this one is hit to Hunt. He's going to throw to third as Steen touches the bag, and he's going to get him too on the tag. So that'll be out right there. That'll be a fielder's choice. So Hamrick on first.
Now the hit for the Troopers, number 1, catcher Dominic DeStefano.
So here is Dom DeStefano. As he has a ground out, a fly out, and a walk today. Schroeder look back at first. First pitch comes as this one is swung on, fouled here on the third base line. So foul ball to start off this at-bat. Schroeder looks over on first as Stefano into the batter's box. Shorter the pitch comes. This one will go down low here for ball one. So 1-1 count will even it. Shorter waits here the next one. Runner behind him on first. He will take off. Swung on, foul ball. He'll have to go back. So 2 foul balls here on this at bat for DeStefano. And with Hamrick on first, he attempted to steal, and now he's back on first. 1-2 count with 2 down to the bottom of the 6th. They throw to first. Reader quickly can't get there in time as Hamrick is in safe. As the Hardhats only have one more chance in the top of the 7th here in game 1 of this doubleheader to try to take this game. Hamrick again takes off as Elder now will bounce away. There's a stolen base there. Elder for ball 2. So with 2 balls, 2 strikes. Runner on second now. As Sam Schroeder. Here with the pitch. Swung on and missed. It's dropped. Elder will throw it to first as that will be the 3rd out here. And that will do it for the 6th inning. 1 run scored by Sheridan. They make it a 8-6 lead. So we will take another break here as well and get ready to start the 7th inning. Alright, we're back here as we start the 7th inning, where the Sheridan Troopers currently have a 2-run lead over the Post 22 Hardhats 8-6.
Up to that, the Post 22 catcher, number 25, Josh Elder.
Elder will start the business off here. 2 for 3 today with 2 singles and a ground out. Following he'll be Broden Sales and then Tatum Giddings. So, Blaine Phillips remains on the mound here. This will be his 3rd inning pitched. His 2 complete innings pitched so far. First one here to Elder. This will go down low for ball 1. Phillips gets ready here for the 2nd pitch. This one comes in down low, ball 2. Elder staying patient here for the first 2 pitches that he has seen. And the next delivery, this one will be in for a strike. Puts it to 2-1. 2 balls, 1 strike for the leadoff hitter in Josh Elder. Next pitch comes. This one is in for a strike. Elder thought that was going to be a little bit in closer. So 2 balls, 2 strikes. Blaine Phillips on the mound. Pitch comes, this one outside and low for ball 3. Full count for the Hardhats catcher. And Phillips the windup. Pitch comes, swung on, fouled off here by Elder. Stays a 3-2 count. So a new ball given to Phillips. Here with the next pitch, this one swung on, fouled off again here by Elder. Elder trying to get the Hardhats on base or a run. 3-2. Back-to-back foul balls by Elder. Pitch comes, swung on. This one is a ground ball. Squeaks past the second baseman into center field. And that's for his 3rd single of the game for Josh Elder.
Single by Elder brings up.
And Barclay will come in as a courtesy runner.
Brody Sales.
As Sales, the DH, he comes into play here. On his last at-bat, he struck out. But he has a double, an RBI, and a walk so far here today. So Barclay with his leadoff of first. Sales, first pitch he sees, he swings. This one is just going to go for a foul here on that first base line. So he will start off 0-1. Barclay will return back to first. He will take another lead. Phillips. Pitch comes as Sales swings and misses for strike 2. 2 pitches in, 2 strikes. Elder fought his way all the way to full count, saw back-to-back foul balls, and then squeezed one past the second baseman into center field. The 0-2 pitch to Sales, it's swung on a miss, strike 3, and they throw it to first. Barclay slides in time with the first out there of the inning.
Up to bat for the Hardhats, right fielder 21, Tatum Giddings.
So Tatum Giddings, the right fielder, he'll come in. He is 0 for 3 today. With Barclay still on first, the courtesy runner for Elder. As Phillips' first one he gives to Giddings here will be for a strike. Oh, 1 count. Phillips looked quickly over at Barclay, swung on. Giddings this one into left field. That's a line drive caught. Route number 2 in the throw to first. Barclay, who is halfway from second base, so he will stay on first and 2 down.
Now to bat, 45, Brixton Steen.
So Brixton Steen, on his last at-bat, he got a single. He's 1 for 3 today, with Barclay on first with 2 down in the top of the 7th, still trailing by 2. Phillips Steen, his first pitch, this one into left field, it's up in the air, and it is under, and it is caught. And that will do it, as that is the final score for Game 1 of the doubleheader. As the Post-22 Hardhats will take their first loss here on the early season.
Numbers 8, Hardhats 6.
Game 2 of the doubleheader will be in about 30 minutes. So stay tuned here on the Hardhats TV YouTube channel.